What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Won't those get soggy?
Got an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Matthews. Ivica Zubac is out there with Brown. Then it's Harden, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Davis is out there with James. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's D, and it's McConnell in at the shooting guard position. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Drummond. Harden with it. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's James. Clippers able to drain the three. Here's Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Outside Matthews. Here's Zubac. 11-point game his last outing. Brown outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Powell, following the bucket by the Lakers. Brown dishes to Powell. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
James, no good. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Foul for 3. Lakers with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Wagner's checked in for Brown. Here's Harden. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
And Drummond kicks to McConnell. Drains the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Harden. He had 25 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Drummond working against Wagner. And another basket for the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 7. Now here's Drummond. 6 points for him. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Here's Wagner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
James right side. Back to Drummond. On the wing, James. 6 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Wagner finds Zubac. Now Powell. It's Matthews on the wing. No good on the triple. Drummond passes to James. And yes, it's good. James has got his second bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. McConnell bangs home the trifecta. McConnell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Suns was superb. He came away with 41 points and was reliable as ever from distance. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for James. Kelly Oubre's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. Wagner finds Holiday. Highland with it, defended by Reeves. Wagner passes to Highland. And just miss after miss right now. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Down low. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wagner against Drummond. Back to Wagner. Fires from deep. The shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Hardaway is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Oubre. Then it's D, and it's Reeves in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now here is Holiday. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Pass to Highland for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Wagner. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Reeves the pass to Drummond. Back to Reeves. Here's Drummond. The 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Here's Hauser, guarded by Hardaway, and the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Russell in for Austin Reeves. Pass to Holiday. Highland with it. Takes a three. Traps in the tray. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Highland after the made shot from Drummond. Highland misses. LeBron outside. Good, nice job down low. LeBron's got 9. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And the Clippers have possession after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Wagner. George Niang comes in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Highland. No good, unable to end this run. The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Harden grabs the miss. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
The free throw drops for... So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Yeah, like social media. Definitely tips the scales when it comes to who's selected.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Brown out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Harden, and it's Matt. In at the 2-guard spot. And the Lakers call time here. And the Lakers have possession. Here's Drummond. Drops one in from the wing. Drummond's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Harden outside. Pass to Powell. Zubac with the screen for Powell. His three-pointers off the mark.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Drummond, and another basket for the Lakers.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Harden surveying the D. Will it go? A rebound by the Lakers.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Powell after the made shot from Drummond. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it done in this quarter.
Well, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Harden, he's got 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Lakers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And here is Drummond. 18 points for him. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Drummond's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Pass to Harden. Back to Matthews. Matthews throws it down.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Lakers.
And Drummond kicks to James from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Powell. 6 points for him. Brown wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. In the corner, it's James. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The Lakers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in, and the Clippers making a change here. Here's Zubac. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Back to Drummond. James, a screen on Wagner. Pass to James. LeBron dishes to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Powell. He's got 6. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hardaway comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Holiday's checked in. Now here's Drummond. 21 points in the game. Here's Oubre. And again, it's the Lakers.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Up top, Wagner. Back to Powell. Wagner with a screen for Powell. The jump hook. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Vanderbilt kicks to Hardaway. Back to Drummond. Oubre outside. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at Orchestrating the offense.
The Clippers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Powell with it. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Holiday with the three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And checked in for Jackson Hayes. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Mo Wagner. Powell comes in for George Niang. Matthews, he's checked in for Bones Highland. And James Harden has subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Clippers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Jared Vanderbilt out there with D. Then it's Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. And that was an outstanding find by Russell.
Harden outside. This one for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Here's Hood-Schifino. And Drummond throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Harden gets the bucket.
Harden is lethal. His accuracy on point. You think it's a tough shot, but not so for him.
Drummond passes to Russell beyond the arc. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Russell. That's 28 points for Drummond. The Clippers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Harden, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
And this is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 30 points for Drummond.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here is Harden. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Misses from short range. Here's Drummond out to the right wing. From the wing, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now here's Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Clippers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drummond.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
The Clippers shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Pass to Zubac. Right side Matthews. Over Reeves. A rebound by the Lakers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Drummond. And he's good on the 3-ball. Drummond's got 37.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Shoots the 3. And another one falls.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scores this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Could watch basketball for another 30 years and not see that again.